So I'm sitting here at Starbucks at Mesa Ridge and Fountain Mesa in Fountain with my car covered with all of my political messages, and of course most people walking by who are against it, they look at it and they just keep walking. But I've had one angry person speaking to me from their car through the drive-thru, and since the drive-thru is sitting right behind me, I'm going to see if he says something again as he passes behind me with his purchase. In the meantime, I am working to actively get out the vote here in Fountain Valley, and we really need help doing addresses and walking precincts. I can give people maps with addresses and turfs with this, just a few houses. Every little bit helps getting out the vote. And I have many precincts that need to be adopted here in Fountain Valley. So I just finished walking a precinct up in the northern part of northeastern part of Security, and now I'm working on 2 precincts here in the city of Fountain and right around Fountain Mesa and Mesa Ridge going south, both on the east and west sides of Fountain Mesa. So if anybody's interested in helping walk a precinct, handing out literature, that means just putting the information on the door. You don't have to knock, you don't have to do anything like that. I'll be sitting here, probably come here every day or most days to do some work, some administrative work here at the table, and I would love to have visitors and walkers and people to come help get out the vote. So anyway, we'll see how things go here. I think that car might be next, so we'll see what happens. Nope, not that one. So, writing on postcards.
So you're not engaging with other people?
Well, the only person I engaged with was the man who drove by, pissed off because he asked me if that was my car, and I said yes. I'm not going to lie to him. And he didn't like it. But I'm not selling anything. In fact, I haven't said anything to anyone except for that one man who asked if that was my car.
Well, then you're perfect.
I know. The problem is they don't like it. They don't like it when people who are not like them are being public and standing their ground.
Okay, just keep in mind that this isn't, Starbucks is apolitical. Does that make sense? So
No, I know. All I'm doing is sitting here.
I know, and I'm just reminding, just in case somebody provokes you, does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, he can ask if that's my car. This is actually the second time in a week I've been hollered at for my car.
Yeah.
So the first one earlier this week was up at my sister's house in the Springs. I had just dropped my son off at my sister's place in her apartment, and a guy walked past my car and said, "What is this?" And I said, "Well, these are my messages. These are important messages for me right now." And he's like, "Well, you need to get out of here. I'm going to call the police. This is private property. It's an apartment complex." And he doesn't have any authority. And I said, "Well, I just dropped off my son at my sister's because my sister lives here. Is you need to get out of here. You're on private property." And I said, "You just don't like my messages." And he said, "Your messages suck and so do you. Get out of here. I'm going to call the police. This is private property." And so I talked to the apartment managers there. All I'm doing is sitting here. And these are the same people who are trying to stop me from speaking out on social media as well, right here in Fountain. And I mean, I was going to wear all kinds of, you know, Black Lives Matter and all kinds of,
Well,
you know,
have
stuff.
Black Lives Matter shirts.
I know. And so, but I'm not selling anything. All I'm doing is sitting here addressing.
One of my partners is just concerned about abusive language and stuff, and so we can't tolerate anything like that.
Well, no, he said that he was a veteran and he went to war, and I said, so am I. I'm a veteran over 20 years. And he's like, well, I didn't see you in no combat zone. And I said, well, I have news for you. There are more than 12 million women in uniform right now as we speak. And so I'm going to keep getting out the vote. That's what I said to him. I didn't use any expletives. I didn't curse at him. All I said was, I'm a veteran too, and there are 12 million women veterans, and these people do not like it that I'm standing my ground and speaking out. They don't like it that I have my car covered, but I will tell you that I have the front of my house is just blanketed with signs and everything too, and I did have to put up cameras on the front of my house because some of those people, they're not just hostile, they get physical.
The one needs more kindness.
It does, and I'm sorry that you guys.
No, I just want to make sure you're okay. I didn't know what was
Yes, I'm not selling anything. I bought my stuff to sit here. It's better than sitting at home.
Just remember, we don't share our perspectives unless you.
No, I know you don't, but I'm a private
But
citizen.
you're on my property, so we don't do that. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Because we create a comfortable environment where everyone feels seen, welcome, and that they matter.
right, but that includes me, right?
But we can't just tailor the environment to one individual. We tailor it as
No,
a
I know,
safe
but they're
place.
going through the drive-through, so it's not like they're sitting
No,
here.
you're perfect. I'm just giving you in case somebody here says something. Does that make sense? We create a safe place for everybody. Does that
Yes,
make sense? So that's what
yes.
I'm saying. Not just for one, but for everybody.
But I'm not selling anything.
Just like if
I'm
I
not
was
even
to-
handing out
I would say
information.
the same thing to them. Does that
Yeah,
make sense? So
absolutely.
You're the only one that's here right now, and I don't know what happened. So I was
Yeah.
just trying to figure that out.
Well, it's people just don't like it that I'm standing my ground, and I get this repeatedly here in Fountain, and it's really just a few people. Most people don't have the nerve to actually say something to me. I'll see them walking by looking at my car, and you know, it's my it's my free speech on my property.
Exactly. I don't mind any of that. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that this area stays comfortable.
I have not addressed anybody as they've walked by personally. I haven't said anything to anyone, only that one guy who asked if that was my car.
You're perfect. I just want to make sure you're okay, just as anybody else, okay?
Yes,
If you need
yes,
anything,
absolutely.
okay?
I appreciate
What
it.
is your name?
Renee Reef.
Renee.
Nice. Oh. Maybe we should do that instead. So, yeah. I wanted to sit outside. I've been cooped up at home doing stuff except for walking, and you know, I saw that you guys, I go through your drive-through most of the time, and I saw that you guys had you said the inside is open and the outside is open. So I'm like, I can sit out here without a mask, you know. So cool beans, thank you. Sorry for causing trouble for you.